my team in the Kross in the national another game I'm very happy to and Messias, we can and the subscribers, my share for Muna Masi. Same that need them so motion videos, and my videos, grow. Then more subscribing, so and my as motion videos, more subscribe to the subscription button, then into my channel soon grow as the most social video. Then more like it on the videos, more comment on the comment section on. Then more click on notification button. Notification button, I do here, more click on notification button now. The next video be made to be will be the very first to know say the video at all. So please I entreat to be a watch video and I watch video be more click on the notification button. Now notification button and one time you only the first to know. But subscription button there is more cost one and more clicking on the subscription button is more much. Marcus, we are cooked straight to the game against Arsenal and Chelsea. A game back we saw say at least Chelsea for after some go all games like 5 under Frank Lampard and Mountain a win, not in a draw. So they would have given a very healthy competition to Arsenal because Arsenal lose to Man City. So now you can say Chelsea for betting I will be strong in this game and share Chelsea. The lineup number the buy no nature how one person will go into the game, how one person will born because Aubameyang that's all Nuni, Mudiki, then all him still this 3 front, it is of the opposite attack more because so will cover such a watch, you will can't watch, you will Enzo Fernandez watch here. You know these players are very good in both tackling and then progressing the ball into the opponent half and defensively. So you are sure say you have Thiago Silva, you have Wesley Fofana, you have Ben Chilwell, and you have Aspilicueta. For Aspilicueta, from English issues now, and they were deep in form, so you understand on the right hand side. So at least Wesley Fofana is a young chap. I want to work right hand side of me. I support Aspilicueta going forward in the game. Then, Arsenal so set up. Arsenal after losing to Man City, game back on now. How City they really bullied Arsenal because the kind of players they had in midfield and attack and a very stronger Arsenal for team and compete with them. But Arsenal so it means extra more brain. But as a City to me show more and come to this game now I will say Arsenal for say league they were really prepared for so with my leg and they showed a class by bringing players out. Who say boys as the team against Chelsea. So we share defensive setup now against City, Rob Holding, Anthony and handle Elehanan. So with this game, they know Aubameyang's factor. So Obo game, so if you have Gabriel Magalhaes, you need to get another equally player or you're very calm and strong enough with me about with him. Holding any player be very strong, very stable, or work that kind of calmness at the heart of defense. So Jacob Kiwo, any player they are very, very good. And see our partner Jacob Kiwo and James Gabriel Magalhaes. I think these two partnerships, it went for even do their game against Sporting Lisbon. No man I said I'm cool, but that and no more benching afterwards, but game no more. Then on the left hand side, Zinchenko was there on the right, Ben White on the right. Then the midfield, against City, now a party enable. But this game, on benchy party, Bo Jorginho, Granit Xhaka, then Odegaard, or the midfield three. Then on the attacking, one ball giving Martinelli, or Leandro Trossard, the ball Gabriel Jesus, and the ball Bukayo Saka. Arsenal team, they need squad depth. So they are finding ways and means if you compare squad depth, the Man City, the Manchester United, or squad depth, so they will need teams here omitting as you as well about Arsenal team. So if you Arsenal team here, looking at defensive line after several years better, a try, or money that you behind my replacement. And I was thinking, say, because Kiwo Almuton, the general transfer, he was going to take that mantle because we saw him at the World Cup stage. He was very strong enough. He was very composed enough so to do defensive work, And yesterday game against Chelsea, Obia, he's a left-footed centre back and a left-sided centre back. So if you have him and Gabriel Magalhaes on also left centre back and left-footed centre back, a very difficult for him to play at the right hand side most of the time. So, but against Aubameyang yesterday, he was okay. He was in the very first minute going some kind of pressure, but he was very comfortable to deal with Aubameyang at the back line. He was very good, strong enough. Say even with a game at Omunya one-on-one against Aubameyang, ultimately he born if Aubameyang chema born economy and within the calmness and the composure which one man given Magalhaes economy cry, you could see some kind of stability at the back of a Arsenal team. That is Jacob Kiwo. That is what he brings in the back line of Arsenal. Then you saw Ben White influence in the game. You saw Zinchenko influence in the game. How Omunina defense reorganized, making sure they don't give an opportunity for Bakary Saka. They don't give opportunity for Trossard and Aubameyang. Aubameyang actually was just out of the game because Jacob Kiwo really made him not getting the game so much to play. So in the first half, he had only 9 touches. And on the right hand side of Arsenal, it was Bukayo Saka and then Ben Chilwell. Even though you could see, say, Bukayo Saka, time they are at the bone pushy most often, at the bone economy, it tells you, say, Bukayo Saka in there, the same thing, say, Arsenal, so every day. But the good thing is that Arteta uses system whereby or the Trossard machine. Trossard, as we know, he's not a typical left-sided winger or so ultimate drop in deep ever board the midfield play more of the lesson number 10 rule on it or the guard. So if the ball near you see the boss in Xhaka and that crosses in anchor where Trossard but Xhaka and crossing all the 2 goals that came in the first half. Bama Odegaard say near Xhaka and then that crosses and Arsenal took control over the midfield. Any ball high pressing, Arsenal took control. Look at the space Ayana between the Chelsea midfield and a defensive line. It tells you the kind of sharpness of Arsenal team. They are progressing the ball very quick and fast enough. Ball team we see Arsenal Chelsea midfield is actually and the ball now first goal for example. Look at the technical Xhaka team cross ball no any none of Chelsea defenders it reacted to that particular ball. Then look at the finishing of Odegaard placing that ball at least Kepansa Carbon, but the power and technique of the ball of boy, Emma Bonnet is a nice football, nice goal. Then the second goal should be similarly the same style. And Ushe the Chelsea midfielder and Kemefu and Kabiti are dominating as a team, but Arteta has a different plan. One more typical winger of Gabriel Martinelli because he knew say Gabriel Martinelli is not a very good tackler. One tackle be being so Trossard is beyond to tackle actually the drawback everybody midfield. Bakary Saka also comes to help. So now the midfield no any trivial. The midfield of Leandro Trossard and then Zaka become 3 no one. Now be 5 midfielders. Now Umber override Chelsea midfielder no. Knowing say the pace of Trossard and then Bakary Saka no it's in case of bonus more transit here that picture no and they know how quick Odegaard and then the radio use any Bukayo Saka etie. So time the ball no omo kasa mo the ball come on. Look at the quick ball omo ball no. Just pressing your come up then one player be cut in abe na partner ball na and that is the kind of goal Arsenal for the share against Chelsea. Those 2 goals no. And you saw say the Chelsea team no were very that were not organized at the defensive and even in the midfield. The very first half, things were not just moving well for Chelsea. Things were just disjointed in the defensive line because if Uwo, Thiago Silva, Uwo, the likes of Kante, or the likes of Wesley Fofana, or the likes of Enzo Fernandez, no Kovacic. These are players that are already experienced. They know how to play the game, especially if you have Kovacic in Kante and then Thiago Silva. Because Enzo Fernandez, as we know, is a very good player, gifted midfielder. So if you are playing with Alonso Kante, you should have that stability in the midfielder. Because the progression of the ball, Enzo Fernandez is very good, one of the very best. The Kante we know over the years has been very good, superb midfielder, and Kovacic will help you that transition play. But because of that 5 midfielders now, Arteta do call, and we neutralize Chelsea midfield, and we're very quick to also attack defensively. And only the right hand side of Chelsea, very weak because as Aspilicueta was not good on the day. So for now will also not be good because time be not who unity, and my time be a boss on Efa and Ebeshe. So you saw the third goal never no. One, who say Thiago Silva 8 from. Was for an 8 from. Then as because so got 2 from then keeper Antimania and I'm born a from Gabriel Jesus. That tells you say that understanding and alpha and then he's as because any until game no and injuries so handle this season and a form was one different. You know we could you because they the 16 about and even 18 about and then plays there 6 or 7. I know it's 18 about on until no one can could am defensively what Chelsea set up no. So in a but the only good news is say Kepa on the day they didn't one year he was good on the day with saves or at least those saves now like 5-6 saves or a boy Chelsea team no or nanka when you say do saves and can be me then Noni Mudiki also very good. He was player on your ball now you could see some kind of agency in him. You could see what he want to do with the ball and Otimi Eha on the right hand side, Otimi Yajuna on the right hand side against Ezichenko. Look at even how the movement, is it here? And then before quickness to even go and then score that goal, and it tells him to know Mudike. You mean, or the ball on corner or the ball beat me at the public and Sterling was not on his best form yesterday. Likewise, Aubameyang playing only 45 minutes. Then Kovacic in the second half, Kovacic was okay. He was playing well, but Enzo Fernandez coach needed to remove the Konagala Gamon, even though Modiki no Kakari film Emma ZH by. You just have quality players. The players no more, but it's now left with a culture with my manager this because you can't tell me Hakim is any good player. You can't tell me say Kahabet any good player. You can't tell me say Jeffrey is any good player. You can't tell me say Chukwemeka any good player. You can't tell me say Stanley Ebert but if a bad player. If you have a quality coach, that's what this front players Yamabumudina, you will see that some quality in them. They will bring the best out of them. Not the midfield no very bad because if you can't take Jabba, you are stressing to the number Kuye, Enzo Fernandez, you know from the World Cup stage. You know Benfica Champions League games and more you how very instrumental we are in the midfield of a Benfica team to come to Chelsea. You say who born on the good, he's good part of the ball. The technique alone is very good. Then Kovacic is a good player, no doubt about that. So a coach on me here with my yes and I don't think say Lampard has that energy to do that. We miss out not robot, because the number of 5 games of going now you don't see the quality or the system of play of Lampard. You know who Lampard and Sam team now. So they will need a coach or Bob said this is the system because this team of Chelsea a young team on board the swine. So here will be a very good at Chelsea team and that is what we need from Chelsea. The Chelsea team will be more than and they will need a coach. So in say Lampard the team be really but only be really coach on he has to do a serious job on this team because looking at even issues about before this game the likes of Kahavetmo commenting about the exit of Tomatician now more aware and those stuff you wouldn't blame the player sometimes because football is normal now or buy or burn so quickly this one we'll talk it in a different video altogether but Chelsea I think footballing needed to restructure the system very well before say open Pamamanfo because I will talk about this video. I will do a video about how Chelsea is a team, a collapse right from the onset from a third ball team, maybe team and Chelsea team, but I think as in all the game, Arsenal really dominated both defensive and midfield and attack. They were very okay, so moving forward. Arsenal need to have that kind of mentality of a very big players mentality. And even though Arsenal do not have a squad depth, but if you look at the games that they play, with Kyo coming in yesterday, very instrumental, very good defensively against the opponents, And I think say when holding by Obiahum say he went to the left hand side of defense, then holding came to the right hand side, and that kind of game ended Jacob Kubo Obo. And yesterday was very super for Ramsdale, very good. He did some saves, and those 3 saves that he did, he really did very well. That could have even been punished by Chelsea players, But I think Chelsea don't have a bad team. They have players, but the coach who will work on them is the issue. Because yesterday Modric came in, we saw kind of that flash of a good player in him. We saw say Obama Nomakuye, we saw Kahavi coming in to equal the same thing. Konagalaga and Hakim Ziyech Nomakuye. I think the Chelsea team, coach if you have a so team, things are going to be well for Chelsea. But I will make sure I do a video about the whole team itself. And so please subscribe to the YouTube channel and make sure you click on the notification button. So anytime I put a video, you get to what all those I'm going to talk about in this video. So I'll talk about Chelsea as a whole, the playing style and style. I'll talk about it and how to bully have changed things within the Chelsea setup. I'll talk about it for you. So please subscribe to this channel so that you get to know the videos I'm going to talk about each club after this video that I'm going to do. And let's praise Arteta and the boys after those scoreline against City, and we've come back again to respond with such a perfect game. I think let's see a very good thing from Arsenal going forward. But the league is still open, even though people have said the Arsenal game of Man City is something that is going to be strong. But the squad of City is very strong against Arsenal. So if people are saying that City have won the league already, they have no doubt of saying that. But the number of games is left for Arsenal is tough one as compared to City, because City have squad depth. So the number of games they will play are more. They have the FA Cup to play, final to play. They have the Champions League semi-finals to play. So all these are things that can interrupt with Man City play, but still they have the players that can play in all these competitions for them. So I entreat that all of you subscribe to the channel, and I'll give you the very best of analysis of this channel. Thank you very much.